Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing Man City's next game. It's against Huddersfield FC in the Carabao Cup third round. It's an away game, and just to mention some points. So basically, coming after the Arsenal 1-1 game, there have been some injury problems for Man City, and one of the major concerns right now is Abdulkadir Kosanov. He had a issue in his right leg and he will be missing 3 games. Uh, the secondly also Haaland, he got subbed off in the 76th minute against that Arsenal game, and even Pep Guardiola spoke in his interview that he had some back issues, so he will be rested and start his recovery and hopefully be back soon for the next couple of games. And then third, obviously, another injury issues um, is John Stones. He did play in the second half against Arsenal. He did come on as a substitute. He got a few minutes, but still he did not look at his best and was just starting to get his rhythm. And Pep Guardiola will think about starting him in the game against Huddersfield FC in the Carabao Cup. So that is just some pointers I would like to mention over there. Obviously, the long-term injuries, Ryan Aitnuri left back injured for about 5-6 weeks. Then you have Cherki also, which is 2-3 weeks. Kovac is also, as of reported today by Manchester City team news and Fabrizio Romano, he's returned to training at the Etihad campus. So Kovacic is back. That's good to hear. Obviously, other injuries. I mean, Marmoush also had a uh, is having a has an injury, and he got the injury during the international break when he was playing for Egypt. So there are a couple of injuries. Also one more thing I would for the goalkeeper also Marcus Bettinelli. He's I think still recovering and he started training as of yesterday, but he's still getting used to the rhythm and would like to very much adapt into Pep Guardiola's playing 11. Coming to this game about Man City versus Huddersfield FC. So obviously, as some of you all might not know, but basically, in like I don't want to use the word like less important, but in the I would say uh, non like less competitive games or like tournaments like Carabao Cup or the FA Cup or anything else. What managers tend to do is rest the main players for Man City, and bring on the other players who are waiting for a chance to make the team and um, show their performance on the pitch. So I think obviously Pep Guardiola has thought about that and he's spoken in the pre-match, I mean the interview, I think yesterday it was. So that's what he's going to do most likely, given that the injuries have just come off that after that Arsenal game, Abdul Qadir Kosanov, Haaland, and John Stones as well. My prediction now coming to the predictions now. Obviously now you had many players on the bench that day against Arsenal. You had Trafford in goal. You had Nunes on the bench. You had Ake on the bench. Lewis, you have Savinho on the bench. Oscar Bob on the bench as well. So coming to the game against Huddersfield, obviously Pep Guardiola will look to change the lineup very much and include some first team players. So this is going to be my prediction for the starting 11 for tomorrow night's match, which is against Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup. Goalkeeper, I think James Trafford should start. I know he started the 2 games against Man City in the Premier League, and he did very well. However, things didn't go his way, and after the Donnarumma coming, Man City has definitely identified their number one keeper, which is Donnarumma, and I think he's going to start more games than James Trafford. So yeah, James Trafford has a big opportunity right now, and to I think I would say reclaim his position, and he has to prove it today in the Carabao Cup against Huddersfield. So I think he will start. I don't think so, but I am having a 50-50 also for another point I'm thinking is Marcus Bettinelli. So this is a goalkeeper we have signed in the summer break, and I think he's played for Chelsea last season, 3 games, and he looked decent. So I think it's going to be a 50-50 decision between James Trafford and Marcus Bettinelli. In my opinion, I would still go with Marcus Bettinelli. I mean, James Trafford, sorry. So James Trafford will start as goalkeeper. Sorry for that uh, mispronunciation earlier. Coming to the right back and defense now, right back obviously either Rico Lewis or Nunes will start. Given that obviously Kusanov started right back in the Arsenal game and he came off in the second half, I think Nunes will get the chance and Matthias Nunes I think will start as right back. Coming to the central defense, I mean the central defense. So obviously the first team players will not play like Josco Guardiola and your Ruben Diaz. So the other players will come in. I think John Stones is a doubt, but mostly I think he will start alongside Nathan Ake. Nathan Ake came on in the second half against Arsenal. He looked decent, but was not up to his best. And yeah, he needs to, I think also one thing is he needs to improve on the pace of his defense. So I think he will start alongside Stones. If not John Stones, then I think it will be uh, maybe Ruben Diaz. Let's see what happens. Left back, obviously, either Nico O'Reilly mostly will start, but he also came off an injury. Like, I think that was a potential injury. We're not sure about that. Even Pep Guardiola said it's like a doubt for Nico O'Reilly to start in the game against Huddersfield. And let's see what happens. I think mostly he'll start, and if not, then um, a player named Mufuni will start as left back. Coming to the midfield now, obviously now Rico Lewis will come in because he's not played in the Arsenal game or in the game previous to that against the Manchester United. I think he did come on in the second half, but he got a few minutes. So Rico Lewis in the midfield, along with Bernardo Silva. I think just Bernardo Silva is a first team player, so is Lewis. Bernardo Silva, why I'm saying because obviously he's captain, he's the captain of the team. Um, if not, then I think Nico Gonzalez may come in, and Nico Gonzalez may become the captain. Let's see what happens, but I think Pep will, primarily stick to Bernardo Silva as captain and in the midfield role. And then obviously for attack, you have, Savinho who played a few minutes against Arsenal, so he will come off. He will come on in this game against Huddersfield. He will play in the right wing, left wing or right wing position, and then Oscar Bob will come as well on the winger. And then for striker, you either have Divine Mukasa, or it may be uh, maybe a Phil Foden because now Phil Foden was also it's not an injury doubt, but he was also subbed off for tactical reasons against that Arsenal game. No injuries as reported by Pep Guardiola in his interview yesterday. So he may start as a striker position, and he has played as a striker position before Phil Foden. So that is what I hope to see. Mostly, I think he'll be striker or Divin Mukasa. Let's see how it goes. Um, yeah, in terms of scoring now, obviously it's EFL Cup against Huddersfield. We should be good with the lineup, and yeah, I think I would obviously want to win against Huddersfield. I would rather go for maybe I would go for a 3-0 win, simple 3-0 win. Um, but just looking at the previous performances of Huddersfield in their previous games. So on 13th September they lost to Bradford City 3-1. Then on 20th they drew to Burton FC. Then on 6th September they won against Peterborough and 3-2. And then for Newcastle United under 21 they won 6-2 on 3rd September. So their form I would say is decent, like it's ups and downs. So I think Man City should get the win and progress to the next round of this EFL Cup. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think 3-0 victory I would see. If not, then let's see how many goals the Man City players score and how many opportunities the new players get. I'm not new, I would not say new, but the second team, players get in this match against Huddersfield. Just want to end on a quick note. After that match, we are returning back to the Premier League. It's against Burnley. This is a home game. It's there at the Etihad Stadium, and again, that prediction video will come out on Friday because the match is on Saturday. So one day before. Obviously Burnley, they have been, I would say, okay so far in the Premier League, and yeah, Man City should do well. Give hopefully the injuries, I mean the injured players come back soon, like Haaland, or you know, Phil Foden, maybe Omar Mamouche. We may see Kovacic back in the lineup. So let's see how things go. And yeah, hoping Man City, gets the W today against Huddersfield. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Uh, See you in the next video, which is the post-match reactions against Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup third round. And hopefully Man City progress to the fourth round of Carabao Cup. That's it for today. See you guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to the channel. And let me know if you have any other ideas of what I can do. And I can definitely make up some time to, make those videos. See you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Bye. Come on, City.